Queens just don't understand. Cardi B tells us how she likes it, and we don't give a truck. That's right. All that and more on today's Worldstar Weekly.
You're tuned into Black Hollywood Live, the world's first digital broadcast network devoted entirely to urban entertainment and pop culture. Tune in right now.
I need to take a sip.
Just a little bit.
Worldstar! Okay, see, I don't know what it is about you this week. He's been blacker this week than normal.
Let's go.
Wait,
Let's go, people. What?
I think it's the
I don't even know
series.
what to
It's
do.
the
I'm about to throw my
Worldstar. This is what
headphones.
happens when you watch a lot of Worldstar.
Honestly, that might be what it is. He's been
think so.
acting
He's a
so
statistic.
Worldstar today.
When
get
he walked in inside, he said, "What? We're bringing the flame.
We're bringing the heat
We're
tonight.
bringing the heat. It's great,
Excuse
yeah.
me.
Like, it's about to get hotter in
Right.
here. We're bringing the
I hope the
heat.
studio is fireproof.
Someone called 911. Well, guys,
Man,
welcome.
they don't even know.
Welcome, everybody, to Worldstar Weekly, where we break down and take down the best and the worst of Worldstar viral clips each and every week with fun but real discussions that need to be had. Allow me to introduce our panel of hosts. All the way to the left, Mr. Worldstar himself.
Hey, well, you know what it is. It's your boy, Tenere Williams, a.k.a. T-Dub. I'm doing too much.
The T-Dub was a bit too much. Honestly, I'd arrest you. And to his right, but still to my left, the Queen of Queens.
Hey, y'all. I'm Rochelle. I'm going to tone it down for y'all a little bit because, we're going to have to level this out. Because this salsa water is getting them. But yes, I'm your girl,
tone
Rochelle.
down.
What's in that salsa water? I don't want to know. And of course, if you don't know who I am, I don't know where you've been. My name's Tehran. I will be hosting and paneling on this. And of course, Steph Sabra is in the booth. The Empress.
Oh.
Was that her voice?
Wow.
No, that was me.
Oh, I was going to say.
I was like, did Steph Sabra just
Right.
hate us?
Hey.
No. I
keeping
like
it
your
real.
hey way more. Your
Ah!
hey came like, hey. Your hey was like, I don't want to be here.
I am Daria.
Yeah, no, I want.
She's like, I will
where
cut
was
this
your,
show right
Where
now.
was your hey?
My hey was that on the loop.
No,
I don't
I
know if you
need
know
that,
about
yeah,
that
I
loop.
know that.
You know, hey.
Yeah, hey.
I'm your Miss Cherry.
My gosh, this week on Worldstar Weekly, we talk mail service going postal. New news we knew, and trust me, we knew this, but now it's nice to have it on film. It's all about balance. Truck it. You're gonna like that one. If you don't know, now you know. Ask me a question. I like what I did there. Cardi B, sharing is caring, as we end with a positive note as every week and more. Let's Worldstar. Let's start this off with 279,804 views going postal. Setting up this video, let me explain what's going on. This is a postal worker doing their job
Yep.
the way Steph Sabra said hey in the booth. Like, they clearly didn't want to be there.
Now she's doing the best job she can right now.
She's doing this. She don't want to be there. She doesn't want to do the job. And this is how I feel all of our packages get treated every time.
As it should.
Roll that beautiful bean footage as we see her just don't. Yes.
I don't mind.
Yeah, that was, she didn't even clear the
Listen.
grass. She threw that box.
I'm
Now,
done with you.
anything could have been in that box.
Are you mad at it or are you on her side? I need to know her side.
Listen, I'm telling you like that. I'm not on her side.
I'm on her side.
Because the whole thing is through rain, sleet, snow, hail, tornado,
Right.
earthquake, USPS. Now, here's the thing about the USPS. It's also a failing business in the United States, and we're going to remember the days where we had a postal service and now everything's private, and that's going to ruin a lot of our mail service because honestly, mailing a letter is a very expensive ordeal unless it was subsidized by the government, which it is. Secondly, she handled a box that is something someone ordered with lack of care and respect. That could be, we don't know what that is. It could have been a family heirloom. It could have been anything. Thirdly, we all knew posts act like that. If she wanted to work, she wouldn't work at a post office. Like, we don't know. Go in postal.
Man, you know what?
Listen.
That reminded, actually, when I saw that, I was like, maybe she's just trying to be efficient. You know,
She
she's
was
like
being
taking
efficient.
those
Thank
extra
you.
steps. Like, I'm going to just throw and get back in the
Coming
van.
from an old carrier myself, I used to be just like her, so that's why I'm team her.
Exactly, you're team her because I saw her and you. Like,
She was like, "Yeah,
That was you.
You
keep
a whole
it
hater.
moving."
Because listen, if y'all already know my family in the post office, look, they will give you 8 hours of work in a 6-hour period frame. So you have to learn to cut time. So why would she take that extra 30 seconds to get up there where she could, Steph Curry it and then get back?
No,
so
no,
she
no,
got
no.
job
She
tomorrow.
didn't Steph Curry that. She didn't.
She
Steph
didn't
Curry.
Shaq it.
She Colin Kaepernicked it. Let me explain. She was like,
And it made it. Did you see it? 'Cause
I
when
was
she hit
gonna
it,
say,
I was like, ah!
It looked like she hit that distance. Like
She
she
did.
was
She
like against the
distance,
rail.
She hit the video. She hit the camera.
Right against.
And they a snitch. Whoever posted that though, that ain't even right. Because
Well,
you
it
still
looked
got
like
your
one of those
plastic.
ones, like you said, that you would have on the house.
You
type
ever
thing,
get ever get something to Amazon and then it's not?
Yeah, I mean, but
Working,
I
it's
know what it
broken.
is. That's why you can get it from a locker, at 7-Eleven or something like that. You should have went to the store if it was that bad.
Or people can do their jobs.
I did my job, listen, so I'm not even tripping.
No,
Shout out
you're-
to Mamacita out there.
You're saying that now because you're not on the job, but I guarantee you, we would have caught Rochelle like.
That's why I'm so happy I'm out because this social media era right here will get you caught up.
Man, so
I'm
you're not
glad.
saying you would like her, but you can understand.
I understand her
why-
fully, and I'm here
Okay.
for you, girl. And I know that you got
Damn.
back clocked out on time. I'm happy for her.
This is why if I call customer service and a black lady pick up, I just hang up the phone, bro.
You a lie because
it's the
I work
only
for-
time you're allowed to be racist.
Well, and also, like,
hang
the-
up the phone.
I was the
Nothing's
sweetest
getting done
one.
today.
But the mail, like you get the same people that coming around. So this lady probably was. I mean, if your stuff was constantly coming broken, like who is the mail person on our route? Because like she was not.
No, I was like a substitute, what they call a CCA. So I had different cities and different blocks every day. So didn't nobody know me. Well, when I was in the more Caucasian area, they always knew that black girl because I was standing out. So they could always snitch on me. But
See, here, I just imagine being in line and she's the person behind the booth. Just
with this
go
smile and the
home.
hay.
Just go home.
Really? Whose side are you on?
Not
Do you like
you.
my hay?
Not you. Your hay was amazing. Her throw, not so much. Her throw, not
Well,
so
I'm
much.
well-rounded. You might not know what you're going to get.
Well, okay, that one was the disrespect to U.S. Postal Service courier tosses Amazon package across homeowners' front lawn. Just for you guys listening at home, just know that the mail courier threw the package straight at the door. And that was about it. Okay, nothing happened there. Let's get into the next clip. 317,454 views. No news is good news. This week is going to be a little bit about people doing their job. So this news reporter. Okay, this news reporter is doing her job. She's reporting on some very important news. She's clearly at the Anaheim Police
Right.
Department. Anaheim, which is very local, I
Yep.
mean, it's
right
far
here in
but
LA.
close. Exactly.
Right.
I mean, I don't call
Tried
it
to
LA.
reach out to the man who died in this pursuit. They were unavailable for comment.
No
Mike,
shit!
back to you.
They
Sarah
were
Welch,
unavailable.
he was dead, bro.
One of my
reached
favorite
out.
quotes, like when I saw it, I was just like in her head, like when she heard that, like was she just like, did I really just say that on air? Or was her producers like, did we? No.
That's why I like
Somebody cut her
entertainment
mic.
because I know she probably was like, my bad.
Right.
Respect to the family. We can do that.
And then
can't.
she's the one complaining why she's not on Good Morning America or whatever the
right.
next stuff is. She's the one complaining like, they passed me
Right.
up. Well, because we reached out to the deceased and he was unavailable for comment. Like,
If I had been on the news, I would have had to say like, oh, okay, are you expecting like when is
Right.
that callback coming? Are you still following up on that?
How you gonna do for it like that?
deceased-
he was supposed to call from heaven.
Right.
He was supposed to be like,
Hey, this is what happened, y'all.
On line
no,
one.
well, let me tell you what happened.
Right.
What did you think was going to happen?
We got him on the hotline. Like,
Listen.
yeah,
Okay,
that
so
was a
this
funny
one, we're not calling this one snitch. She snitched on herself. Can we at least, she's on
I'll
air.
give you that, but good luck to her for the next future.
You know who I have the utmost respect for in this situation? The cameraman. The cameraman who is the one who's deserving, who's underrated, who gets the least amount of respect. That cameraman did not waver. He held the camera steady.
He did.
I would have chuckled. I mean,
Right.
right.
I'd have hit a dumb B word. Like I'd have hit that. I'd have hit that note.
Right.
But he held the
He
camera.
did.
He
That
did.
man.
He had her
Professional.
back.
That man deserves
Teamwork.
an Emmy. Yes.
Teamwork. Yes, sir.
Getting into that one, of course, this has to be the dumbest thing said by a news reporter. So make sure you check that one out. Getting into 220,843 views. Life is a balance. Now, this is a young man who's being encouraged by his parents to walk on a balance beam near the pool. And usually race is an unimportant factor, but in this situation, this kid is white. And there's a strong reason why. Let's roll that beautiful beam footage.
Slow down.
Okay, he gets on the beam.
Try to do it fast.
His parents are encouraging him. Don't do it fast.
Slow down.
Can't do it with this.
Already, right there. That tone. That tone.
Your balance is in your arms here.
I can't do it with this.
Yes, it is. You
I
put
would
your
have been
arms
got a
straight
shoe thrown
out.
at me.
His mom.
Sides.
Mom.
There you go.
Mom is
And you balance.
coming in. Look. Mom
Get it
is the
done.
voice of reason, the voice of love.
Slow down.
Slow down, she says. Slow down. Yo, right there. That right there. Can we replay the I hate you part? Can we hear that?
Why do you love the joy in this baby?
Hold on, right here. This is where he goes down, his head hits the pole, and then
Oh, shit.
and you know who the hero in this one is?
The dog.
The dad who didn't even flinch.
Legs still crossed.
He still has his legs crossed.
He's just like,
And
look at
that
him.
kid yelled, I hate you.
Right.
Now, if that was a black child and a
Oh.
black mom, he'd have been drowned right then and there.
Oh, absolutely.
That's what I'm saying.
There's so many levels to this video. Like you said, first of all, with the mom being like, okay, go ahead, get this done. When he hits his head, the fact that the first thing he's like, I hate, there's no crying. Like before even maybe the pain hadn't hit yet.
Right. I think he was just
Yo.
premeditating on that thought the whole time anyway. So the
Yeah.
moment that he slipped, the moment he let it out.
I wish we could have seen the dad's face because I feel like it was one of those like you gonna learn today moments.
No,
you know?
I think he was just like drinking his beer like,
That's why he hates him.
You want to know an interesting fact?
What?
That I hate you soundbite is actually my ringtone when Steph Sabra calls me.
You're not gonna play my girl like that. No.
Every time she
You know
calls
what,
me.
Rochelle? Go get it.
No. Please.
Hello?
Stop
I'm
playing
still
my
on
girl.
there.
Hello, please.
Every time she calls, it just is,
The
"I
live
hate
stream
you."
just cut out.
But that voice and that attitude is indicative of that child.
Yeah, it
You
doesn't seem like
understand?
a house full of
I
love.
hate you, mom.
Right, oh, for
like,
sure.
Like you're not gonna buy me. Like, we're at Pep Boys. We're at Pep Boys. What you want me to buy you? An alternator? Like, what? I want something.
No.
Like one of those. Why can't I?
But I didn't notice his tone. His tone was already jacked up from the first minute. I would have been told him to
Yeah,
sit down.
and the mom
I didn't even notice that.
The mom was just, like she was concerned. Like from the first moment,
Right.
she's like, "No, I can't." Like right there, I'd have got it.
Right.
Yeah.
Video
I got
cut.
it.
Hold
Do
on.
we know why he was learning how to balance? Like, is this a normal family?
I think they was
Thing.
just drinking, having some fun, and making that kid
Yeah, that's a
entertain
good
them.
question,
He
Steph.
was just
Just-
entertaining
Like,
the
never in
parents.
my life has my parents been like, let's balance today.
Right. And for some reason I thought he was gonna make it at the end because he was kind of wobbly. but he
No,
was getting-
once he started going fast, he was
I
going
was
down.
like,
I
oh,
thought-
because
If he had just fell and like jumped into the pool, which was possible, but he was like, boom, he hit that.
That's what I was thinking too. He should have just like jumped. But
Well, things go wrong. Things go wrong. Things go wrong. When teaching your kid how to balance goes wrong, there's never a teaching your kid how to balance moment. I hate you. At 332,778 views, however, let's get into some trucking. All right. So this one, I'm going to have to say truck you. So this is a truck that, by the way, there's a sign posted that says certain vehicles are not
Yeah.
allowed on this on the
residential
street. In
streets.
residential. So this is in New York, and in New York, you know for a fact that trucks are not allowed on average streets because of size.
Yeah.
Now, this is a truck that's clearly a bigger, oversized truck, and let's look at this car. Let's look. How's my driving? Okay, that car is already jacked up. It is like a Toyota Yaris. Bruh.
this was painful to watch.
That is painful. Like,
Yeah.
at this point, I feel like the truck driver's like, my insurance premiums, it's going up. I already know, because he's just demolishing this guy's car.
And I'm glad that you know it was a man, because I would have jumped out and be like, can somebody help me?
It's a demolished car. He ran all over into a building. He's on the sidewalk.
The fire hydrant.
Prime. I know, Optimus Prime
Optimus Prime.
is not getting
Like,
back
how could you?
to
how?
Cybertron.
And he came running, okay?
Yeah, he's mad. And there we get it.
Shout out.
There we go.
We already knew.
This one, of course, is truck driver smashes up cars in Queens, illegally driving a 53-foot on residential streets. He's knocked over a fire hydrant. He's demolished
Jacked up his car.
He's literally, I mean, I don't know if he personally owns this truck. Look how he's trying to like fix it or something.
I was like, is that the driver?
Yeah, I feel like that's somebody. I think that's the driver.
I feel- yeah.
Who else would try to fix it?
Right. And it was funny because when that little guy came around the corner, you notice. I mean, he was yelling at him, but it's not like he was gonna really run up on.
He's not gonna run up because it's a big dude.
I'm not gonna die today.
It's a big dude. Look,
But I'm gonna show that I'm hot.
Right.
This car is total loss.
Yeah.
There's nothing else.
I was like, can he drive that still? Yeah.
I mean, it's drivable because mechanic-wise, it's just.
You just got to get in through the passenger side.
And he still hasn't moved out.
I'm just happy that he's stuck, so they have enough time to call the manager and all that good stuff.
Of course. And they got it on video and stuff. So
videos don't always.
No. This video is pretty damning. This isn't you can't hire Johnny Cochran.
That wasn't me right there. That's not my truck.
We contacted Johnny Cochran. He was unavailable.
He didn't show nobody's face though.
What, too soon?
I was gonna say the
Let's
same.
Go to okay, so this one is, and I had more trucks because when I saw this one and I saw another truck, I was like, we got to put both of them in. If we can get to the next one at 225,778 views, this one is Truck It, and this is another trucking one where the trucking person clearly doesn't know his lane. So if you're watching at home, you're seeing the video, but if you understand that the video is actually, this isn't the video. Is this the link?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Let's see.
Oh no, there's one before it. It's another truck one.
All right.
It says Truck It at the top. So that video.
Truck You?
Truck It.
Well, explain it.
Okay, so I'm explaining. Yeah, that's the one. So as I'm getting into it, so it's basically a truck that's doing some work in a residential area, and it looks like a very nice area to begin with.
Oh, yeah.
And it looks so nice. It looks like it might be in England.
I thought it was like a Sims. At first, I thought you sent me a cartoon.
Okay, so this is clearly a big truck, and this guy is trying to take a turn, and his truck is too big for this turn. So he's taking this truck, taking the turn, and he just drives up on the lawn.
Look at that lawn.
And destroys the hedges.
It's so beautiful.
I mean, he takes all the hedges.
Don't care.
And then the best part is this guy tries to drive away like no one's
Why not though? Let's go.
Like no one's gonna notice.
Right.
And I mean, he took all the hedges out. That guy
when
had
they
a
got
hedge.
out.
Oh my gosh! Because that's just, I don't even know if money can fix that.
No, those are plaster.
Well, because those are like, to get that growth, you can't just pay for hedges to grow to a certain height.
Yeah.
That was even grown hedges.
And I'm wondering, how did he get in to the drive? Like, how come he didn't go? However, he got the truck in. How come he didn't go?
I feel like he was driving in one way and he was trying to take that turn, thinking he was going somewhere.
Yeah.
He should have just stayed straight.
He probably got into it and realized, you know what, this is not going to turn out. So let me just go double down.
All of that guy's hedges off. Like, that guy's lawn, and especially that guy looked like the guy who cared about his lawn.
Oh, absolutely. That's all I can think about.
manicured.
I'm like, he knows when he go outside, he's gonna have.
He walked outside. He walked outside. He walked outside like he was in disbelief. He was walking on the driveway like.
Right.
He about to
Like he's just doing the brake.
Oh.
Like he ain't never. Why?
I wonder if that dude just came back like.
That's your
That wasn't me.
Now, by the way, I just want to give a lot of respect, send a lot of respect to the trucking industry, because that actually is the circulation of our country. Like, it's the bloodline of our country, getting things from point A to point B. We wouldn't have anything if it wasn't for the truckers. So I don't want truckers to get upset and like we look down at them. But if you get that license, nigga, learn how to drive. All right, so let's get out of trucking and let's look at, okay, now this is the clip. Do you know who I am? Guess not. 333,670 views. This is so A Boogie. Now, A Boogie is a young up and coming rapper. He's been up and coming for the past 8 years, but he's on, like, he's definitely has a couple hits. You know, he has a couple hits, he has a couple songs, but I don't feel like he's as popular as like a Baby or a Gunna, even though they're all kind of in the same class, right? So he's graced the cover of XXL. I mean, this is a guy who should be known. Now, we're watching a boxing match. Okay, we're watching a boxing match, and A Boogie's actually the performer's music who the boxer is coming out to. And so when boxing comes out, you know, they come out with their entourage. They come out with like an artist.
Right.
50 Cent, of course, is one who's very famous for being attached with Mayweather and coming out, and now they're famous. Now here's A Boogie not coming in because security don't know who he is. Security's like, no. And this is what's funny, is when everybody's vouching for him, and A Boogie realizes it get hurt, and he just walks away and he wipes his
He's
face.
like, I'm not going through that, you know. He just kind of.
Right.
Not even I'm not
That's
going through it. Like, why? It
embarrassing.
is very embarrassing.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
It's going to the club and not getting in, and all your friends got in.
That's exactly what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
And
when
they
I saw
literally
it.
close the line right on you. Like,
Yeah.
who do you know? Oh, I'm with them.
Yeah, that was
Covers
tough.
$100.
Yeah, but this is like live though, which is even more embarrassing. But did you see the person's Snapchat caption? It was like
Yeah.
colonizers ruined it.
I mean, I don't know. The caption should have been like, A Boogie right now is making music right now. He's like, I'ma show you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
I'm
Right.
gonna come out with the hit. I'm gonna be. They wouldn't have done that to Drake. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right, absolutely. That's what I'm feeling for you, A Boogie. You got this. Don't even worry about
Yeah,
it. They're
that
gonna be begging. to
And
secure
I was
you.
trying to figure out also, there was the one, the guy who was holding him back. I mean, it was one dude, and I thought maybe security might have got a little, rough or been like, hey, like they just kind of were like, said a couple things like, oh, okay, and he started walking away.
But everybody's vouching for him. Like,
That's
everybody
what
knows him. Now, I've been in situations like this, and it's interesting. I used to do this show. Called Take Part Live.
Okay.
And it was three of us. This is on a national network. And every single time I went to go in, the security guard would be like, credentials. And I'm like, literally, you work here at this studio where the only show taping right now is us. There are 3 people, and he never checked the other 2 hosts' credentials and always checked my credentials.
Why?
This old white guy was like, I need your credential. Now, I had a friend, Anthony, who worked there, who I play basketball with, and he was his supervisor, and he would come over and be like, bro, let this guy in. Right. And he was one of those guys who's like, just doing my job.
Right.
And I was like, well, how come you don't do your job with the
everybody
other
else.
2 hosts? And he's like, oh, well, I recognize her, and I've seen him, and I'm like, yo, I'm the main host. Like,
Damn.
It's a
I'm sorry.
disrespect.
yeah.
Right.
So I had an A
You gotta
Boogie
show
moment.
him now.
I had an A Boogie.
Did you ever just knock him out? Be like, I should
No,
just.
no, never. I got him fired. All right, so let's get to this video. I did though. Sorry.
That's
hey,
how I knock 'em
Hey,
out.
Ernest. Sorry.
Ernest.
Yeah,
That's
that was his name.
That's a real name.
Ernest. That was his real name.
It would be Ernest.
That
you're
was his
right.
real name, Ernest. I'm saying
I'm
it
already
for
getting
real.
a picture in my head, like what he looked like.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No
So that's how it goes.
family
At 358,940 views, ask me a question. Now, this is a young lady wearing a bikini who was at a store, and I would assume it's somewhere where bikinis are worn. But there's an old man who clearly took pictures of her as she walked by. But she done snatched the phone and now is telling on him and called the police. Let's roll this.
I didn't know she called the police.
My ass. Looking sloppy though. While I'm at the gas station. Fucking creep ass nigga. Fuck. I'm gonna blow your shit out. But you lucky. The police come on, bitch. Oh, look, it's another one though.
See?
You still recording?
See,
It's
she
another
clearly
one,
has pictures of her as she's purchasing whatever. He's taking pictures and possibly video. And she's calling him a freak ass old man.
God, and let me go to the deleted photo so I can delete it out of there too.
Yeah, and so
I'm not no dumb bitch.
she knows about the deleted photo.
Okay,
folder.
you got to do that for sure.
Bitch, if you touch
That's when you really got to check. That's someone who's checked on her boyfriend before.
No, because I do that all the time, and I ain't never checked my man or any guy I've ever dated phone.
Yeah, right.
She's definitely got a track record
That-
going
you know,
through, 'cause she
every
knew
girl
directly.
says, I don't check phones, and yet so many phones get checked.
I've gotten my phone checked on, but I've never checked that's on
I don't
everything.
check phones is the new I didn't vote for Trump. Like,
No,
you do
that's
know
a lie.
who's in
Listen,
office, right?
listen, for all the ladies,
Somebody
we don't
did.
have to check that. And I feel that if you're gonna check, prepare to get your feelings hurt. And I don't have time to get my feelings hurt. You know why? Because it's a hot girl summer. I don't
Oh.
care. So listen.
Yeah, I tell people, yo, listen.
Oh, I knew it was coming.
Yeah, I know.
Steph was like, wait a minute,
That's
applause.
my friend.
You know-
That's
You
my
know it,
friend.
friend.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Wait a minute though. Let me ask you this. So if you just saw a phone, his phone sitting there, open, unlocked, or whatever, you never even had like the inkling, like, let me.
Of course, I'd be like, dang, I would like to, but do I feel like ruining my day today?
Ruin.
No, so I'm not going to do that.
I'm
No.
saying, listen.
Let
I'm
him get your
actually-
feelings hurt.
Nah, I'm on my, yo, hey, boo, can you tell me who texted me? Like, yo.
Yeah,
Nah, you can go through my phone, but you're
Okay.
gonna get your motherfucking feelings hurt.
God, come on. For a moment, I was
You're
like,
gonna get your feelings hurt.
I said, okay.
Wow.
You can go through my phone, but
She
I
was
mean,
like the new
don't
millennial
swipe
man.
left.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I
here's
don't, you
my
don't need
thing.
to check my phone.
In this situation, though, this isn't a relationship. This is a man who is creeping on a girl who's wearing a bikini at a store, and he took pictures and videos. How do you feel about that, Rochelle?
I feel like they're both right, to be completely honest. Because I'm that person that's going to Snapchat you. And as well, if somebody was Snapchatting me and it was really distasteful, I probably might snatch your phone and delete the pictures and make sure they're out of the deleted folders still. So it's like, to me, honestly, it's just you dressed like that, somebody's going to take a picture. It is what it is. But as well, if it was you on the other hand, then you would want those pictures deleted. So I'm team both.
What did my man say when she was deleting the video? He said something like, "No, it's not deleted."
Oh yeah, no, he said because he said that wasn't a deleted file.
He just seemed like I was picturing that confrontation. Like I just could see her walking up, be like, "Give me your phone," and he was just like, "Wait,
she
what?"
snatched it.
Yo,
She
for
definitely
sure.
snatched that phone.
But the
She
fact that he was
snatched
still
it.
just
He wasn't
hovering,
playing.
like,
Here's
That's
the
what
thing.
you messed up.
Let me do this though. Do I think he was morally right? No. However, legally, he was completely within his rights. When you leave your house, when you're in public, everyone and anyone is subject to photos and videos when you're in public. That's one thing people do not realize is if you are in public, it does not matter how creepy the person looks or who they are, as long as there's no restraining order or prior criminal record regarding you in particular, you have given up your privacy rights once you're in public. Yeah. That is a true story. So actually, legally, she's in the wrong for snatching his phone. She's theft of property at this point. She is now holding his property in her hands. Yeah. Under her control without his proper authorization. Yeah. You don't need authorization to video or take photographs. What you do need is if you now publish them for financial gain. Which is why when people are walking around behind the news doesn't have to go and get disclaimers and waivers. Right. So it's there in public. People are in public. Yeah. So I'm sorry. He's in the right. Now, the store can kick him out just because it's private property. But once you're outside, all is fair game, and it is all fair use. Right. Thank you, Larry Flint.
There you go.
Yeah. Thank you for these people who pushed for the First Amendment and decided this is part of freedom of speech. Yeah. And the thing about it is, most of us would have shot that up and posted on our Instagram. Like, she'd have been all over my Instagram. I'd have been like, hey, Steph Sabra, hot girl summer. Like, I'd have been like, hot girl summer.
Steph come in here and
I'd have got her buying that, penicillin that she needed or whatever she was getting at the pharmacy. Like,
what we
look
watching?
at the bikini.
I wish I could have seen him just getting that. Like you said, just the photo. Like, was he doing like the old man? Like,
yes, he wasn't.
He was 100%.
What we got
here?
Like,
he pulled one of these. Like,
yeah, he wasn't slick.
Right, and she caught him like in mid, like,
and he talked like an old black man.
Maybe that's what made it worse.
Exactly.
And with the way he was acting, like you said,
I don't have no deleted photos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he had to, because why would you have got caught? Like, come on. You probably too close or you just being weird. Come on.
But the way that and the fact that she just had it, and like he was like defenseless, like I can't get my phone back,
absolutely.
And she's just like letting him do. I was like,
you know what's even funnier though? This is what y'all need to know. He's got a wife who's gonna get this video from somebody, and it's gonna show him and she's gonna hit him, and she looked like the type. From what he looked like, she'd have hit you with a purse type. Like, what'd I tell you, James?
Right.
Like, James.
Exactly. Out here being nasty.
Sheldon.
Yeah, you out here being nasty, you heathen.
Right.
Heathen.
Disrespecting
You need Jesus.
Right.
He did.
James needs Jesus. Woman gets mad at man after she caught him taking pictures of her butt. Check that one out. Now, Cardi B is our next video, and this video has gone super viral because Bodak Yellow is known for telling the truth. Here, Cardi B expresses something about sex and her sexual preference and preferences of lighting and atmosphere. 357,847 views. Cardi B, tell them.
Hey, y'all, so it has come into a conclusion that the best way, am I lying? The best way to fuck is with the TV on. You wanna know why?
Now, this is so real, though.
If all the lights is turned on, right, and I'm fucking, and I see a pimple on the nigga face, it distracts me from coming.
But she's
now
talking about
I
Offset.
wanna pop
Like, do we
pimple,
know this?
And I
Okay.
can't focus. Now I can't focus at all. Now when it's too dark and all the lights is off now I'm scared.
And her
I'm scared
nails,
of the dark. And you
her
know
nails
you start
though.
seeing
Right.
monsters
You don't
like them?
when it's
I
too
do.
dark and shit, bitch. Bitch, I'm scared.
If you got money, you can have
Turn
those
the
nails.
motherfucking lights on. I can't fuck like this. Now when the TV is on, it's like you know when the club with that blue light is on, everybody look beautiful. That's the type. You know that you look beautiful when the TV light is on. So that's how I want to fuck, with the TV on. And that's the best way to do it.
Yo, Cardi B, and she said, I don't know who she's talking to.
Right.
She's talking to one of her girls.
Right.
She's expressing an opinion. Now, I don't know how you guys like to engage in sexual activities,
Right.
but what is your lighting preference, Tenere?
Oh man, like now that she mentions the TV, I had never thought about. I guess maybe subconsciously thought about it, but yeah, I'm down for some TV lighting.
Depends on what's on, by the way. I just want to throw that out. Depends on what's on. Now,
Like if it's Law and Order in the background.
no,
or
Law and
something,
Order SVU can get it. Law and Order SVU. No, you know what can't get it? I'm gonna tell you. Some of these, like, if you're like, you know, like at late night the infomercials hit,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then there's like the church ones, and you're getting in, and it's like all of a sudden
like the
it's-
Miracle Water or
it's,
something.
you know, it's TD just like, and then they said
It ruins your mood.
it's like, oh, that, or when like you about to engage and then like an HIV commercial just pop up and you just look at her like,
Yeah, that's not going. It's over there.
Yeah.
That ain't it. I never thought about that.
Yeah,
do you have herpes?
Right.
Like,
Do you?
Well, first of all, that
Yeah.
question is always
Before
asked
we
before.
go any farther,
Rochelle, what
let's-
is your lighting preference?
TV, definitely, but I am here for the Martins. I'm really sad that the Fridays have been taken off Netflix. I'm there for that. So just in case in between, I got something to laugh at, and that's just being honest.
Interesting.
I would see Tehran as a lights on kind of guy, you know, just like I don't care, man.
Yo.
I'm just-
Now I think he just be inspecting, like you got some.
Steph
Let me
Sabra
see.
in the booth. Steph Sabra, your
Uh-oh.
lighting preference?
I don't mind TV if the volume's not on because I do not want any distractions. So
Oh.
I'll have light.
that
I mean, candles is
concentration.
good.
Aw.
Music's good, but the show will ruin a moment. So
Yo,
That's true.
because I might stop and be like, yo, hold on, what did House
yeah,
say?
exactly.
I
Like
didn't-
same. I'm
Right.
like, what did he say to her?
Benson and
Like,
Stabler did what? Like,
Well, that's why I watch shows like Martin. I mean, yeah, like Martin. Or
but
with
then
his
you'll
brother.
laugh.
I'll
and it's
laugh.
not
Like,
But I'm
no
laughing
one
serious
no one
anyway.
laughed. No one
You
laughed.
are?
Why? Who are you with?
Everyone's like,
I'm
wait
just
a
real
minute.
goofy. That's
Is that at
all.
me or the
I just
TV?
be-
Like-
Yo,
I be real goofy.
that's what no man wants, is you to be like,
That's-
yeah, go do that thing with your mouth. Martin! No.
Don't play me.
Yo.
Listen, my world is my world, okay?
Okay.
Yo.
My world is my world. And I always
She
gotta
seems
be
like
optimistic.
she's doing just fine.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Steph is the one. Not
You
the
know,
two.
you know the thing about the candles, though. Honestly, candles always sounds romantic, but A, that smell overwhelms me, and B, I have asthma. That shit really be like.
All right, you're just making shit up for the
No.
joke.
And that's not sexy.
Candles are the best.
It's like, where is the
I really
smoke
can't
at?
do-
The
I
smoke
can't
is
do
not done until
candles.
she's
What
done
kind of
everywhere.
candles are you lighting?
I can't do candles.
He got that earwig.
I'm serious. Now,
It's like, yeah.
listen, and this is how I know. Look, Steph's down, and Steph has a little tint to her skin, but this is the white nature in her, because white girls love candles, bro.
I have
They-
candles.
Here we
They
go.
love candles.
Bath
They
and
love.
Body Works is popping.
No. But here's the difference: is when you go to get a candle, you just buy the candle. White girls be smelling the candle, be, oh my god, it smells like strawberry. Like, you know, it says strawberry right there on the
But
label.
it's different types of strawberries.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Wow.
first of all,
Oh,
Tehran,
okay.
First of all, here we go.
I'm not getting no regular candles that smell are too
Yeah,
strong.
I know you're
She
getting
said-
a vintageous. Like, you're
I
getting
am
my
setting
ones with
a
messed
mood,
up.
a vibe that
Thank
goes
you.
in my room. It's
Yeah.
gonna be relaxing. It's gonna smell good, and it's gonna be the perfect amount of lighting. Like
Yeah.
when I
You need to
there-
set a mood? Yo, you just need a.
no
okay.
one is complaining when
Exactly.
they leave.
Oh,
So
Oh, here we go. No
To
one.
you. No one's complaining to you.
Oh.
Listen, no, this is the discussion that needs to be had. This is the discussion that needs to be had.
prosper.
This is a discussion that
I'm
needs to
telling
be
you,
had.
When?
Let me explain something to everyone on this panel, and Tenere will understand this.
No, you won't.
As men, look, you know how we all, like women, say, like women will be like, oh, we fake orgasms.
Yeah.
As men, we fake relationships. Yo, we fake emotions. We fake caring about what happened at work today. We fake, and on top of that, when y'all do half the stuff you do, we don't care. Like, it doesn't really feel like anything. We wait for the real stuff, but we know we have to go through this stuff to get to this stuff. So
Okay.
we're like, oh yeah, oh, kiss my nipples. I don't got
That's because you ain't in love.
I don't need that.
If you want to
Tehran.
please,
oh,
if you
yeah,
want to
oh,
please your girl,
no,
you don't want to
let's-
do all that stuff. It's not
let's
like hurry up
hug.
and get to
I
it.
love
You are
hugging.
literally spitting bullshit.
I don't
Oh.
hugging.
First of all, when
ding,
there
ding.
there is no faking orgasms for men. Like, you do or you don't.
Yo,
Come on, somebody.
No fake. I spit on so many. Okay, anyway.
Here we
Oh,
go.
I gotta
I'm
go.
done.
I gotta go to work.
That's a different show.
But like Cardi B said, she is absolutely right. Bringing it back in, you should watch it on TV if you like it, if you want to see a little something, but not too much. And make sure you put on a lot of little show like Martin, just in case you want to giggle a little bit.
Thank you, Rochelle.
In case you want to
Look, you trying to blame me. You was gonna say something
I
terrible.
have so
quiet.
much to say, but
I was
have a
trying to mute him.
I have a career in Hollywood, so I don't want to Shane Gillis my career. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say nothing right now. Let's get into the last and final video. Now, this one is the heartfelt 241,255 views. Where sharing is caring and giving is living. This is a young child who is clearly in high school who's been bullied because he wears the same clothes often. He obviously is probably socioeconomically impoverished and doesn't have the means to change clothes every day. And now we have this mindset where we have to wear new clothes.
Yeah.
That's what they've programmed us.
Yeah.
I need new clothes.
school year.
Clothes make the man, all these things. But the truth of the matter is the man makes the man. And this is even better because good hearts make men. And these two kids who are black are giving this one white student, and this is what it's about, is about people just giving. They're giving him new clothes and shoes that they possibly asked their parents to chip in and buy for this kid. And it's like designer stuff. So he looks good. And it's a bunch of stuff. And they're not the ones who asked to videotape it, by the way. The other students caught on to what was happening and they started videotaping it. So let's roll this video. We see the kids talking to him, showing him the shoes. They're giving him stuff. They brought a whole bag full of stuff.
Wow.
Some of the stuff is hand me down, and some of the stuff is brand new just for him.
Yeah.
And he's getting stuff, and you can tell he's like looking at it, and everybody's crowded around him, and they're not ridiculing him. They're supporting him.
Yeah.
And it's so sweet to see this. And the dude giving him has one of them little shark backpack. He's clearly the stylish.
Right.
He's the ASAP Rocky of this.
I was thinking that too when I seen the backpack. I'm like, that is not cheap. I love that. Their parents are doing a phenomenal job for the fact that they're not just giving them hand-me-downs, they're giving them well-quality type of stuff, just like, oh, let me get this to him. And
But it's not
so
even just that. The
awesome.
fact that they're doing it in private and then everyone came out. They
Right.
weren't doing it hot
At
ball.
school,
They
yeah.
weren't doing it to be funny. They weren't
to
doing
class.
it. They were doing it honestly out of the
Genuine.
kindness of their hearts.
Yeah.
Kind of like when I fake relationships. Listen.
Hello, we still on?
I was just drained. I was just, I can't.
We
I'm
love
done.
hearing from all of you, so please comment below. Let us know if there are any videos that you want us to play. And of course, if you're listening to us on iTunes, give us a 5-star rating, comment, tell your friends, spread the word, because this is how Worldstar. Where can people find you if you want to be found, Tenere?
Hey,
Let
you
'em
can
know.
find me on Instagram and Twitter at Tenere W. That's at TENEREW. That's your boy T-Dub.
Yes. If
And
you need
Rochelle.
a little goofy in your life, you can always follow me at Roach Baby on Instagram. That is ROACHBAYBEE.
Yo, nobody needs to be laughed at during sex, but if you
Oh my God.
if you want to know the
Martin.
funny, make sure to check me out, of course, at I Am Tehran all across the board. And you can find me hosting and paneling on a slew of other shows, because all your favorite TV shows are my favorite TV shows too. Of course, if nothing else, you can find me here. The world is full of stars, but only you get to choose if you want to be a world star. We will see you guys next week on Worldstar Weekly.
Worldstar.
On behalf of our BHL staff, we would like to thank you for tuning in to Black Hollywood Live, the world's first digital broadcast network devoted entirely to urban entertainment and pop culture. Check out our Black Hollywood Live YouTube page for even more great programming and amazing content. And be sure to subscribe and like our channel when you do. I'm your BHL host, Nakia Monet, and you can find me on all social media at Kiki Boom Boom or at Black Hollywood Live. Black Hollywood Live, Hollywood redefined.